It's always been a lifelong passion of mine to work in the farming industry. It was one of my earliest childhood memories, and I've never forgotten it. And I am, as I say, living the dream. I think I realised, loath to say, that I was a good farmer. I realised that I was passionate about farming when I was rearing our dairy calves before I was going to school. I was just absolutely determined that nothing got sick on my watch, and I would go to any lengths that were needed to keep everything up and running and everybody healthy. So I start my working day with 20 press-ups, either a run or walk the dogs to unlock all the gates, followed by a very strong cup of black coffee. So there's so many technicalities involved in farming now that a lot of people don't understand. You know, whether it's EBVs here with the cattle that I've got, or whether it's GPS and precision farming. It really is so technical, and sometimes explaining those technicalities is a pretty complex job, actually. So we're mixed farming. Basically, we've got an arable rotation that works around the farm that is really just investing in our grasslands. So we're beef, sheep and arable. We're also very diversified. So we have weddings, and usually in normal times, COVID aside, we have a wedding every week on the farm. So I do get really attached to my cows. Some of them have got names. And yeah, they are part of the family as far as I'm concerned. Certainly some of them anyway. I have several favourites. I'm not going to pick out one, but they've got names, and yeah, they're usually my lead cows that will follow a bucket anywhere, but occasionally they let me down. So if I didn't have a career in farming, I really don't know. This has been a lifelong ambition. I still haven't given up hope of doing a degree, so that might be something I'd look at some stage. I think the biggest misconception about farming is that it's sometimes seen as a backwards thinking industry. You know, the new technology, the new innovations, the new R&D that is coming online, you know, is the forefront of science, actually, and that so often isn't recognised, and that is why at the NFU we've been so passionate about agriculture being part of STEM learning. So when I was first elected, really frustrating that it was all about being the first woman, but to be honest, that's all died down, and for me now it's just about doing the job. The future of farming really is the solution to so many of the challenges that this world faces, particularly around climate change. So my dad always used to say, I don't know whether he's dead or whether he still goes to market. And it just really does sum up how important livestock auction markets are for rural communities right across the country, because that often is the only interaction they get with many others in the week. So nobody believes this, but I'm actually really shy. I used to really struggle to speak to a room full of people, and when I say a room full of people, I mean more than 10. And yeah, literally the words did not come out of my mouth, and nobody believes me when I say that, but that's how it was. I think the best thing about being a farmer is just all the space. You know, the land here, every farmer wants to leave the land in a better state, and that journey, you never finish it, so it is always work in progress. The worst thing for me about being a farmer is losing life. You know, when I do lose a calf, it's really tough, and that never gets any easier. I don't mind early mornings. I guess I prefer early mornings in the summer than the winter. So my job as NFU president, I guess, is exhilarating, challenging and unknown a lot of the time, and it's probably about the same for me as a farmer. Stay at the table and never resign from anything. Just stay at the table and keep negotiating whatever you need to negotiate. I just want people to know that it is massively exciting. You know, we are approaching what I believe is the most important agricultural revolution to date, and this is a really, really exciting industry to be involved in. I guess my heroes, I'm gonna possibly talk about three. So Lord Plum as a former president of the NFU, and also I'd pick out Jamie Oliver and Jeremy Clarkson, two people really out there in the eye of the public and passionate about our industry. We're so fortunate to have people like that backing us. Definitely roast beef. I guess I seek my inspiration from the members that I represent. I get some extraordinary, passionate emails about people with ideas, and you never know what you're going to run into next, what someone's going to say to you, and it's amazing how you pick up snippets of information that will drive your thinking and really make you question what you're doing and where you want to go. And so it's from farmers, it's from people that I get my inspiration. I think the fantastic thing about COVID, and what I really hope will be the legacy of COVID, is that support for Buying British has just really, really grown, and it's really consolidated. So the surveying work that we're looking at that's independently done shows massive support for Buying British. When I speak to the major retailers, they all talk about more people wanting to buy British food. And also the other thing I'd add is health and well-being, people getting out into the countryside. You know, that again, 9 out of 10 people surveyed said that getting out in the countryside has really helped their health and well-being.